So here's the second assignment. Is it important for students to be happy in school? This I'm only going to give you a couple of minutes because it should be an easy answer. Is it important for students to be happy in school? I'll have you go right away and have people answer that question. There seems to be a disconnect between what all of you are saying and what's happening in school. So why are we not doing something about it? Why should they be not jumping for joy on the first day of school? I mean, I know I didn't do that. I mean, I hated school. But certainly, if we are all as adults, hey, look, we control the situation, right? The kids love to go to school because they meet their friends, right? But the point is very simple. If they could meet their friends in a playground as opposed to school, would they actually choose the school? So I want to take the school out of the equation and not give schools credit for the fact that there are some other kids there that the kids like to go to. I'm saying, as people who are responsible for schools, we can't take credit for the fact that the kid wants to go meet his friend in school. The school has done nothing to take credit for that. The only way the school can take credit for that is if the kid says, I can go to the park, or I can go to the mall, or I can go to the movie theater to meet my friend, but no, I want to go to the school to meet my friend. If the kid says that, then I say you've done a great job, right? And guess what? The schools we design, the kids don't want to leave at the end of the day. The kids want to go to school for all the right reasons, not just to meet their friends, which is obviously an important one. And by the way, meeting your friends is frowned upon in school, right? If you talk to your friends in class, what happens? The teacher's not very happy, is she? Okay, so that's one thing. So here it is. What is the neurology of learning? There's a science behind it. So forget, most of what I'm telling you is not my personal opinion, okay? This is something that's been researched for years and years and years. You guys can go on Google and find this yourselves. So there's a neurology, there's a science of learning. And that science says that happiness, okay, by the way, most parents have the mistake, and I made the mistake myself, of thinking that happiness is to give your kid the things that you think the kid wants, right? As parents, we want kids to be with their friends that they like. We want them to play musical instruments that they might like. We want to put them in a school that they might be happy in. We are doing things, essentially what we are doing is we are taking over the responsibility for a kid's happiness onto our own shoulders. We are saying that that's my job as a parent to make sure that you, my son, my daughter, is happy. And what I'm saying is, that's not at all what science proves. The science is saying that happiness comes from within, that you are happy if you individually are motivated to do the things that you want to do. So basically what I'm saying is that happiness comes from somebody who has purpose, and then that purpose allows them to be engaged in whatever it is that they're doing. So kids are, you'll find, I mean, people talk about distraction, right? But you see kids completely engaged in video games, right? You see kids completely engaged in soccer or in playing cricket. No problems with that. So there's no problem with focus. They're only not focusing on the things we want them to focus on. Why? Because it's boring. It means nothing to them. It has no connection to the world in which they live. That's why they're bored. It's not, and so then what we do, we drug them. We give them ADD medication. We tell the kids not sitting, and ADD medication, by the way, is a stimulant. It's a stimulant that basically makes kids focus on boring, meaningless tasks. The ADD medications were invented for factory workers so that they could do repetitive tasks. That's what it was invented for. It was not invented to make kids focus on. So basically what we're saying is school is boring, so we drug kids so that they can survive it, which is a bad thing to do, right? So what we need to do is intrinsic motivation, motivation that the kids have for themselves.